All right. What's going on, everybody? This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, and we are live. Going to be talking about crafting your first early stage PR campaign. A lot of businesses have no idea what to do for PR. And in the early stages, if you are tier 3, tier 2, 0 to say $5,000 a month, you don't even realize you need a PR budget, but you do. And PR at times can be expensive depending on what you need, but can be very necessary and can be a great way to get a lot more eyes on what you're doing. So if you don't know me, I'm Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist. I am a PR and visibility specialist in San Diego, and I concentrate on creating high view visibility campaigns for my clients. I've broken about 4 businesses to the extent where I got enough eyes on them to where it overwhelmed their infrastructure. Not a bad thing in every case. Today, I'm going to talk about early stage PR campaigns. And this will be really beneficial if you are a newer business owner, or if you're just running a small, goods-based company out of your garage, just something simple. You're like, okay, how do I get more people to look at what I'm doing? Because most people that are starting off in the business sphere focus on the marketing. They don't focus on PR. They don't even realize they need PR. And in like plain English parlance, PR is crafting an interesting media narrative so that people will interview you. And the secret to good PR is to somehow interweave your business in with your angle. And that way, people will see you, they'll assume you're an expert, they'll see you getting interviewed, and then they go check out your stuff. Like, hey, I want to buy this, set of seasoned meat rubs or tactical beagle vests or, custom kitchen knives, whatever. But that's what I'm going to be showing you in this short video, is just ways that you can get started without a giant PR budget, and different things I've done that have worked out really well for clients. And you might be asking, Rob, why are you giving away this information for free? Shouldn't you be saving this for clients? And the answer is not everyone can afford a PR specialist. And I just like to share the wealth, because at some point you will be able to hire me for a campaign, and I'd love to be the person that helps you. But in the meantime, I do understand that early stage businesses do need help. And so that's why I'm always here to share lower cost alternatives. Because trust me, I was there. I know what it's like to run a business, and like, how the hell do I get more sales? How the hell do I grow this? How do I get more eyes on what I'm doing? So before we get started, let's give a shout out real quick to the newest sponsor for my content, Tinker's Affliction, written by Dana Incarnation. Tinker's Affliction is a 500+ page supernatural based novel about Tinker, who is a young female genius who is about to age out of foster care until a mysterious family steps in to adopt her with their own spooky secrets of their own. It's a great novel for summer reading. I'm really enjoying it. Check it out if you like paranormal and supernatural themed stories. It's great fiction. Find it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble online. It is called Tinker's Affliction, and it is a great, great book. All right. Now let's jump into it. And if you're watching this, feel free to say hi in comments. If you got any PR questions, feel free to fire them off. Like I said, this particular training, I'm not going to go super long, maybe 5-10 minutes, but I'm just going to talk about what it takes to make an early stage PR campaign that's effective and increases your chances for media interviews. Okay. Now, right out the gate, marketing and PR are 2 different things. Marketing is external efforts in order to get more people to buy your stuff. Okay. Marketing has a lot of different iterations depending on what your business model is. A brick and mortar that can only serve a certain region needs marketing efforts that can be print newspaper, can be advertising, can be radio ads, things like that are geographically constrained. And nobody ever thinks about this stuff, right? Your marketing plan has to match your business model. Think about that. Your marketing plan has to match your business model. Now, PR is creating a campaign so that journalists, podcasters, reporters, anchors, whoever will interview you and will cover your business or you in some particular angle. So right out the gate, you need to figure out what your interesting angle is. And for clients, I've probably got about 7 of them. And I picked the one that is the most interesting, the most likely to get coverage, matching to the business model, matching to the strengths of the client, matching the desired result. Because people want different things in PR. Some people just want to be interviewed. Some people want, hey, I want media coverage for a particular event. I want more people to go to my Facebook business page. I want more people to just buy this service that I'm offering. Figuring out your angle, very, very important, because too many people approach PR with, hey, buy my shit. And I'll tell you right now, buy my shit is direct, but ineffective. Should be a t-shirt, buy my shit. So figure out your angle for your business model. Now, you also have to ask yourself, am I running a personal brand or am I running a business brand? Because the media angles are going to be different. Are you going to focus on the business? Are you going to focus on you? It is a little easier if you focus on you, particularly in a service-based business. You always want the face of your company. I had a really good talk with Kate Monroe about this the other day. You need somebody, doesn't have to be you if you're the owner, but you need someone that will be the face of your company. That is the imperative thing, because you will need this person to be ready for interviews over and over and over again. Okay. Consistency creates familiarity, creates trust. Trust leads to sales. Okay. All right. So, your angle, your business angle, you have to ask yourself, what's the end result? What do I want to happen? Do I want people to buy from me? Do I want people to go to my website? Do I want people to go to my Facebook business page? Do I want people to buy a particular product? In which case, you create a media angle around it. Now, if you can tie what you do to current events, by all means, present yourself as a subject matter expert, reach out to TV stations, and make your pitch. Say, hey, I would love to come in the studio and give your audience a really good rundown as to this event. Here are my qualifications. This is where I've been featured before. Oh, I hired Rob the Warrior Strategist. Here's an article he wrote about me, and here's my latest press release. You'll look like a pro. Reporters are going to be like, hell yeah, I'm dealing with a pro, and you look good. We're going to get you on TV. Boom. That's how it works. Okay. Tying into current events is a great way to go. Tragedies, it seems a little predatory, but I'm going to tell you right now, whenever there is something horrible that happens involving mental illness or mental health, every coach should be out there pitching TV stations to come on and talk about better mental health services, things people can do to alleviate loneliness, boredom, mental illness, bipolar disorder, whatever. But in the wake of a tragedy, coaches are in high demand. Take advantage of that. They need to interview somebody. It should be you. And like you said, I know it sucks to seem like you're kind of profiting off a tragedy, but shit, man, if it's going to happen, they need somebody that's an expert. That somebody needs to be you if you're a coach. So that's just an example. Angles can be your opinion on something. They can be an event that you're doing. They can be the story of how your business came to light. Jordan Sarulnik at Seven Sirens Brewing in Pennsylvania has done a great job getting on the news, and oftentimes it's political shit. But he's a really interesting cat to watch. I really like Jordan. I don't even think we've had a telephone conversation ever. But he's a veteran, good dude. Seven Sirens Brewing sounds like the greatest place ever. He's just really straightforward about how he runs the business, and he's gotten a lot of media coverage, and the business is usually the story, which is great. He got on for a lot of COVID shit. So that's one example. Brian Big Country Conwell, got him on TV twice a little while ago because he was competing in para athlete games, bringing home a lot of medals. Congratulations on the newest ones. Brian brought 4 medals home from the wheelchair games in New Orleans. Thank you to sponsors Ted Fox at Scooters Garage and Cobra Kai star Sean Kanan for stepping up, buying a sponsorship package to help Brian out. But these are very media worthy stories. I will definitely be pitching Brian soon. So when you're creating this PR plan, you just have to do basic things. Just figure out your angle, figure out what would make you an interesting interview. And then the third thing that's important is making your hit list / database. I usually have my team do this. They're really good at it. But at the very least, if you've got your angle ready to go, you should have a listing of all the news stations in your area and the largest newspaper in your area, in your region. Anyone that tells you newspapers are a dying media platform are full of shit. Newspapers are still going out to a lot of people. And while it has declined slightly with the digital, revolution, newspapers are still seen by a lot of people. So think about that. Your hit list or your database should include the local TV stations. They should include 10 major media networks like Associated Press, Fox News, CNN, whatever. And you can always submit news tips. Anyone can submit news tips. You don't have to be like an expert like myself or an industry to submit news tips. Associated Press, Fox, and CNN all have options to submit news tips. MSNBC, all these companies. You are submitting, in an inbox of thousands. So don't get your hopes up, but I always say go for it. Once in a while, you hit the lottery. So you got those, you got the news, you got the national news. You also have industry level magazines. Very, very important. You got bloggers. There's a lot of people that can go into your database. Your database should be tied to your industry or niche. And they need to be, you need to have a contact, a person actually at that. So just tagging task and purpose got me nowhere. Reaching out to a writer or an editor directly with an email got me a response. See how that works? Always shoot for a person. Always shoot for a person. Now me, I do it 2 ways. I go for the general submit a news tip at first. I wait 3 days. If I don't hear back, then I start angling out for people. And I find contact info and I send them the story and I do my best to get in front of their face. In their face. In their face. Boom. And it works out pretty well. All right. So those are some of my tips for creating your first early stage PR campaign. Create your angle. Figure out if you can tie it into common news stories that are out right now, current news stories. And after that, model it to your business model. Make sure that it fits like what you do. And then create your database and start submitting. So that's it, guys. It really is that easy. If you have any questions or need help, I would strongly suggest reaching out to me. If you want to work with me and get guidance, join my Tactical CEQ Elite group. It's only $50 a month. And we work together one-on-one to help create your media plan, creating your angle. I review your social media. It is a wonderful group. We have weekly calls, weekly training. Tactical CEQ creates business celebrities. So if you want to know more, just message me. Say, Rob, how do I join Tactical CEQ Elite? I want this. I want to be on TV. I want to be a business celebrity. I want to get interviews. I want to be awesome. I want to be 3 pages of Google like you. How do I do this, Rob? Just message me. I'll set it up. Like I said, $50 a month. You get to work with me one-on-one. Boom. Much cheaper than my standard one-on-one rate, which at this writing is $4,500. So think about it. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist. I will see you soon. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this, share it, comment, leave a question, leave a like. And as always, stay famous. See you guys next time.